Hey, we're just doing stories with Gam Mee today because we're going to be talking about Mother's Day. It's coming up May 10th, just a couple of weeks, and I see everybody. Now I looked through my mommy books and I saw, tell me a story, Mama. Nope, she's not telling you no story. How about hanging out with Mom? Heck no, we not hanging out with Mom no more. Grandma is not messing with you either. This is how, and I also had, Mommy has cancer, but we'll talk about that another time. Mother's Day with Anne Rockwell, pictured by Lizzie Rockwell. Eveline, what are you going to do at school today? Mama asked me. I can't tell you, I said. That's a secret. At school, Nicholas and I walked down the hall together. He said, "Hey, Eveline, did you remember to bring one?" I nodded and showed him my shiny gold button. "Mine's yellow with red stripes," he said. At circle time, Mrs. Meadow said, "What holiday will we celebrate this Sunday?" "Mother's Day!" we shouted. "Good. Did everyone remember to bring a button?" she asked. Everybody had. "Eveline, how will your family celebrate Mother's Day?" asked Miss Meadow. Mommy will be very happy," I said. "My big brother will come home from college. He and Papa will make beignets, and I'll roll them in powdered sugar. We won't let Mama help because Sunday is her special day." "Mom and I are hiking to the top of Chickasaw Mountain," said Jessica. "Just the two of us. She loves to hike and so do I. I bought the kind of sweet, fat, black seedless grapes she loves for our picnic." "Dad and I are going to give Mom the birdhouse we built. It has a tiny hole," Evan said. "The hole is tiny so that only wrens can fly in or out. Wrens are the cutest birds in our yard. That's what Mom says." "My mother died when I was a baby," Sarah said. "Dad and I live with Grandma, who's his mother. She does everything for me that mothers do. On Mother's Day, Dad and I will take her to a restaurant that has the kind of food her mom cooked." I'm trying to make sure everybody can see these pictures. That was sad. Pablo said, "Last week, my mother was bulldozing. Suddenly, he saw a little dogwood tree. He stopped his bulldozer just in time. He dug it up, roots and all, and put it in our garage. On Mother's Day, we'll plant it in our yard. The little dogwood tree would sure make my mother happy." I'm trying to make sure everybody can see. Dogwood tree. "We're not doing anything for Mama on Mother's Day," said Charlie. Instead, she was throwing a baby shower for her twin sister, Aunt Louisa. My aunt is going to have a baby. Then she'll be a mother to her baby like Mama is to me. Dad says Mama sure is nice to share her special day with Aunt Louisa. Kate said, Daddy's been teaching me to play the violin while Mommy's at work. I can play the piece I learned from you. Kate tucked the violin under her chin, picked up the bow, and played. I practice my piece every day, she said. As soon as we finish clapping, I want to play it perfectly on Mother's Day. Mr. Kiko said, my mother is tired of only looking at pictures she draws. So my father and I decided the best gift we could give her was an all-day trip to the biggest museum in the city. On Mother's Day, we're going shopping at the mall for a new kitchen table. I took all the money out of my piggy bank, Sam said. It will help us buy my mother a new table with chairs to match. But this year nobody's going to the mall. Well, maybe it should be opening. Don't forget me, said Nicholas. You know I never would, Mrs. Meadows said. My mom loves animals, but all we have is a goldfish. You know what? She's getting a puppy for Mother's Day. I picked it out. Oh no, your mom's going to be wanting puppies. Something else to take care of. Mrs. Meadows said it was time to make Mother's Day presents. A lady I never saw before came into our classroom. Boys and girls, said Mrs. Meadows. Here's Annie. She's my mom. She's going to show us how to make paper flowers with our buttons. We started with a circle of construction paper. Then we glued our button in the center of each tissue paper flower. Next, we cut petals from tissue paper and glued them around the circle. That made a flower. All right, y'all, misses that. Then we glued our buttons to the center of the tissue paper flower. Finally, we cut out leaves. We glued them to fuzzy pipe cleaners. When we glued the pipe cleaners to the flowers, our flowers had leaves and stems. My pink and red rose with its shiny gold center was the most beautiful thing in the world. You guys want to make these? I'm going to send you guys a kit so you can make one for your mom. If you love your mom to the moon and back, I'm going to send these to you. I have construction paper. If you want to make your mom a card, I can send you some pencils. All free. All free. That's what Mama said. She loved that rose and the bigness that I brought to her on Mother's Day. And I'm trying to do both phones here. So, if you love your mom to the moon and back, and you're not going to be able to go and buy her anything, you can ask somebody to get your something to make your mom something with, and I will send you a kit. Just email me your addresses. If baby daddy is mad at her, or we're going to still make sure you can get your mom, your grandma, a Mother's Day card. Stories with Gam Mee.